Welcome to the BCMM Network. The following podcast is meant solely for the enjoyment and entertainment of our audience. You're watching the Blue Collar Minutemen Show.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Blue Collar Minuteman Show, where we're going to bring you a special news report coming to you first here at the Blue Collar Minuteman. Bill, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I don't know. When I seen all this stuff, I was like, and I burnt your phone up last night. I know while you were
Oh,
sleeping.
I know. I woke up and saw like 12 messages.
Well, I was up late last night.
Sorry.
Um, but yeah, it's
Well, before we get started and we jump into this special report, folks, coming to you first, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, share these videos, help get the word out, because tomorrow, what date is it going to be? It's going to be the 16th.
yeah,
16th?
16.
The
I don't know
16th.
what time it is though.
Yeah, Trump's going to be giving out his speech is basically on Thursday.
Let me see what time they got scheduled for that, if I can find
Yeah,
it.
let's find that out. While you're looking for that, ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you for joining us. And like I said, what we're going to be telling you is probably going to be what Trump is going to be telling you Thursday night, which Bill's looking for the time now as to when Trump's going to be scheduled to speak to the speak to the nation.
It says President Donald Trump is scheduled to air tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Oh, I'll be waiting.
He's going to address the nation. And what's he going to talk about?
Oh, well, we're getting ready to drop the bomb on you, folks. You
Now,
heard it here
one of the
first.
main reasons we're doing this is we wanted just, I mean, I know how life is. I mean, I just got out of surgery yesterday. You know, things happen, but you're wandering around and oh, the president's going to speak on. Don't know what it's about. I probably just catch the news clips the next morning. We're here to tell you you need to watch his speech.
Yes.
That's the importance that the reason we're here is to let you know, watch the speech at
Yes.
9 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow night.
So let's tell them what the speech is going to be about. Election fraud
Okay.
2020.
It's going to be, well, he's going to have Hash Patel,
Mm-hmm.
the CIA director, yeah, and the DOJ, and everybody's going to be there. He's got all these people there. They've got all their ducks in a row. They're holding all the evidence,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what he plans to do. That's why this is important for you to watch. He's going to show you all the evidence, the
Carl.
hard evidence,
Carl.
Carl. They've been working for 2 years now gathering this evidence. They had to go to Venezuela. Remember the little trip they did to Venezuela not long ago?
Oh
They
yeah.
had to go down there and get some of the evidence, but they've got the evidence. And President Trump feels he has enough evidence now that he can present this to the American people and they will demand something happen.
Oh yes.
They're going to demand voter ID for one. So, without further ado, take it away.
So that is what we are talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. It, let's see. I want to get this set up. So we don't really have audio and some of the stuff that we have found, but there I can read what it says and I can screen share that portion of it. So you may not have audio, but you'll be able to read along with us if you want to. But election fraud, Bill, let's go ahead and jump into the fraud that's in Georgia because that's part of it there as well.
That's the big thing.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and try to share this while I got this up here. All right. So, as I said, the audio and video is not really working too well, but here we go. All right. So, this is basically what's going on in Georgia. President Trump, to address the nation on Thursday, confirming the overthrow of your government in November 3rd, 2020 election. Georgia, as we know, was a big part of this. This is a quote, and I don't know if it's from Trump or not. It says we have about 2% left to go, as you can see, where we are right now. It will not change the outcome. Meaning, I think that has to do with,
That's what they were announcing that night.
yes, what they were announcing that night. But as we
That was the
now know,
Secretary of State of Georgia. He confirmed Trump won because there was only 2% of the vote left to count.
yes. And see, this is from that particular time. I don't know if that video might be playing, but we don't have audio.
Well, the bottom line is they had a vote dump. They had 2% of the vote left out. And
Mm-hmm.
100% of that 2% turned out to all be Joe Biden votes, which
Yes.
is statistically impossible.
Yes.
Okay. It's impossible for that to have happened. Um, Another one, the American people witnessed Wisconsin have a 138,000 vote dump in the middle of the night. All 138,000 votes were for Biden and zero for Trump. It's impossible that not one of those votes, that's all they needed was 138,000 to put Biden in front of Trump
Right.
by a slim margin.
And
And
all
every single vote just happened to be for Biden.
that's statistically impossible.
Yes. I mean, come on. But other than that, they've got the documents. Okay, they've got thousands of pages of foreign IP addresses sending and
Mm-hmm.
receiving data to the
Right.
election precincts and the servers outside the United States in the 2020 election. Uh, they When Trump won, he wasn't supposed to win. Okay, he was not supposed to win. Kamala was supposed to be the president.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have time to hide all the shit because
No.
they didn't think they had to. Because, like I said, Trump was not supposed to win.
No.
Trump walks in, secures everything day one, secures all the computers, secured everything. If you'll recall, remember when he did that?
Yep.
He already had his team in place. He
Yep.
sent them in. They secured all the area, all the servers, everything. And it was too late.
Well, he's also going to announce too, Bill. There are two Democrats in Georgia that he's going to announce that they're illegitimate.
Yes.
Illegitimate.
Warnock and Hassoff were both, he's got proof that both of them, uh, neither one of them won their election, put it that way. And they're in the United States Senate illegitimately.
Yes.
Now, people's going to say, oh, he'll say that. He's just going to say that. He's going to say that. No, he's got receipts, people. He's got the receipts.
Now, Bill,
And that's why he's going to present this to the American people, to you, and
right.
let you be the judge. It's not a, he's not trying to hide nothing. He's not trying to overthrow the government. He's not trying to do anything. He's going to present the evidence to you. And if you got half a brain cell and you're not tied up in the damn Democrat, communist, socialist movement, you're going to see what's going on.
Well, Bill, if you've been paying attention at all, if you've been paying attention at all, you're going to see it all like form into play. Between the fraud in Minnesota, between all of this money that the Doge has found, okay, and now Trump physically showing you the evidence about how bad the deep state and the corruption was. If you've been paying attention, there's no way you could ignore it, and there's no way that you could ever literally, I want to say, trust a Democrat again. I mean, I'll just go ahead and say it. But Bill, you and I were mentioning something too. Who do we expect Trump to have at his side while he makes this speech? Because you were mentioning there's
He's
a list of
supposed to have Kosh Patel, director of the DOJ, the acting director of the DOJ, NSA,
mm-hmm,
I think even the CIA is all going to be there
mm-hmm,
to lay out this evidence for you. Along with that, they've got documents that they're going to bring out and show that they have a memo from Joe Biden and his director of the DOJ
mm-hmm,
instructing the director of the GSA, which is General Services Administration,
mm-hmm,
to notify Trump that they had boxes of documents in their possession that belonged to Trump and had his people come, wanted his people to come pick it up.
mm-hmm.
They got that memo, a copy of the memo that they sent over, signed by those people, telling the GSA to contact Trump, come pick up a box of documents that he left in the office. Okay,
Yeah,
this is how this is playing out now.
I love it.
Trump's people goes and picks up the documents,
Mm-hmm.
takes them back to Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah,
They turn around then to get a warrant to go arrest him for having classified documents or to search his house for classified documents.
right.
Okay. That was
Uh,
all one big setup. They've got everything from where they wrote the warrant up to, I mean, they got all the memos. They got all of it. And what they were actually looking for, that gave them, that wasn't even no big deal.
mm-hmm,
What they knew those documents were there, so they got a judge to sign a search warrant. They go conduct a search warrant. What they were looking for is the documents that Trump had secured in his first term on Crossfire Hurricane.
right,
They knew he had it, and they wanted it back.
right. And that's
They
why
didn't find
they.
it. So,
I'm telling you, he's always one step ahead of him, 10 steps.
yes, I mean, you can't. It's like Kosh Patel says, you literally can't make this stuff up. If you want entrapment, this is textbook entrapment. Call him to come get the documents. He takes the documents, then they do a search warrant to come in to get the documents back.
Documents.
So,
If we did that, Bill, we'd be in federal prison.
oh, we'd be under the jail.
Yeah. So, folks, like we said, it's all coming together. And we have been telling you, like, they're not going to make a move until they have all the evidence. What did you find?
It is now official. The new $1 gold coin, like they used to do the Susan B. Anthony's and all that.
Yeah.
The new 2026 commemorative coin for the 250th birthday of America will feature none other than Donald J. Trump's legendary mugshot. This is what a backfire on the Democrats. His mugshot will be on one side of that coin.
Hey, Bill, before I'm going to go a sidetrack real quick. Did you see that the gold is there in Fort Knox?
Yes.
Over $1 trillion worth of gold.
Yes. What does that mean? That might be something else he talks about.
Oh,
Going back to the gold
gold
standard.
standard.
I mean, we've got more gold than anybody in the world
Yes.
in one location. I think he did this on purpose. I think he's dropping all this right here by midterms on purpose.
Listen, he they can't beat him. They really can't. He is a master negotiator. He understands the entire way that a government should work, and he's doing it all for the people because he knows that the people are the ones that make this country run. That's the bottom line. Oh, I'm so excited. I had to throw that out there. But let's skip back to this election stuff real quick. Bill, something else that I read too. On a lot of those ballots, they have found out that it wasn't even a human that was bubbling in some of the ballots,
Yeah.
that it was actually printed. And not only was that found, but kind of like I think you already mentioned this, but there were no creases on the ballots.
No.
So if you have a mail-in ballot and
You
they
got to
sent,
fold it and put it in an envelope.
yeah, you got to fold it, folks.
I mean, okay. Now, what are some of the things that we have just heard? Okay. Let's start piecing a few of these little mean nothing. I mean, it means nothing
Yeah.
if it's standing alone, but
Mm-hmm.
once you put it all together, all right. Supreme Court ruled that just recently that yes, states can go on counting after election day.
Yes.
They can keep counting the votes.
Yes.
But what caveat came with that was any ballot that gets counted has to have the envelope and the ballot stored together, and it must be postmarked by the post office
Mm-hmm.
on election day or before.
Yes.
And what does that do? That, see, when the news was reporting all this, oh, yeah, it was a big victory for the Democrats because they can count after. They didn't even mention that, yeah, you got to have the postmark on there because a lot of those ballots were just dropped in these mail in, it was just called drop boxes, ballot drop boxes. And
And
they
that's
didn't have a
before you.
postmark on them. Well, the Supreme Court in the ruling added it must have a postmark on it if it's a mail in ballot. It's got to go through the mail.
Yep.
Then just a week before that, Postmaster General came out and said, we're not going to deliver any ballots unless the state, and we talked about this, unless the
Mm-hmm.
state gives us a list of names
Yes.
that are certified to receive a ballot. If we get a ballot going to somebody that's not on that list, it doesn't get delivered. So we add all this up. You got to have the rolls, tell who can receive these ballots.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be postmarked the day of election or prior.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, go ahead and count your heart's content because it's got to have all those things and it can't be dropped off at the office. It can't be, oh, well, here, I know you count ballots. Let me just give you mine. No, it's got to go through the mail if it's a mail in ballot. Just makes sense. It's a mail in ballot.
Now,
It's got to
Bill,
go through the mail.
you remember you mentioned something else too about the postmark that
Yes.
is specific, and the postmaster is the only one
It knows all the little, so they can't forge the postmark.
that
As
can't forge the
according to the
postmark.
postmaster, they can't forge it. Now, with all that said, mail-in ballots ought to be pretty well secure. But
Yeah.
that brings us to problem number two.
And what would that be, Bill?
Problem number two is, and I'm sure the president's going to show these videos tomorrow.
Yes.
They have videos now, which apparently he's had since 2020 of like election workers sitting there with the same ballot, running it through the machine umpteen million times.
Right.
And the machine counted every one of those ballots, even though it's the same ballot. How do they know this? Can they verify this? Because when they pulled the data, it when you pull the data from the voting machine, it has a picture of the ballot that's being counted. It's numbered, picture. Ah, here it is. Here she goes. She's just stuffing, and it comes out. She stuffs it back in. It comes out. She stuffs it back in. Oh, let's stuff it in again. Okay.
Yeah. So that
Yeah,
goes on quite a bit.
quite a bit. Now, here's the next thing. On the record, it shows that same ballot being counted that many times, and it added it up. And there you go. That
Mhm.
was, I mean, how they think they can get away with this shit, I don't know. But
Well,
they
thought that
also, they're going to argue, well, Georgia has paper ballots. Well, we have the paper ballots here in Kentucky too.
yes,
Elgin, when you vote and you fill out your paper ballot, what do they do with it?
they take your paper ballot and just scan it in the machine.
Run it through the machine.
Yep.
Yep. So there you go. Then the machine tallies it. Run it again. Run it again. Run it again. Run it again. I mean, it just makes no sense. And how they thought they would never get caught. But they're out there already saying that everything Trump's going to say is a lie.
Yes.
We've already investigated this. We done found there's no fraud, blah, 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 blah. But they've Trump's got the receipts right here. He can prove that there's fraud. He can prove that everything that he's talking about is truth. I mean, he wouldn't come out and do this in public
Mhm.
to the nation if he didn't have the proof.
Exactly.
I mean, we know him well enough to know that. Anyway, it just it irks me thinking about how they just thought they could get away with it.
Well, like you said, Bill, it's they thought that they could, and like you said, we said this a long time ago. Trump has had 4 years to sit and do his research and plan for this very thing. That is what they have underestimated him doing. And Bill, I got to throw this out there because I sent it to you, and I'm gonna read it because folks, I can't show it to you, but this is a massive win as far as trade deals go for the United States because Japan looks like has agreed to invest or do a deal for $650 billion with America in exchange of eliminating the trade deficit with Japan will be gone.
Yes.
Japan has become our listen, they are investing heavily in this country and they are going to be profiting and we are going to be profiting. And not only that, but for the first time, folks, since World War II, Japan will have its own quote CIA.
Yep.
Folks, moves are being made. And I told this to Bill, all Trump done is win, 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 no matter what. And it,
Yeah, I just was reading some of this stuff here.
yeah,
See what, but like I said, you need to watch for yourself
yes,
and just see what's going on. Now, every Democrat, I mean, some of them you ain't even seen in years have come out of the woodwork,
hmm,
and they don't even know for sure what Trump's going to talk about because he ain't said it yet.
no,
I mean, he ain't come out and made his speech yet. But apparently, they all think they know, and they're all out here spouting the same thing. I mean, if you listen to what I'm talking, you've heard all of them talk because it's like, well, we know that they were given their marching orders, and there they go. They're reading,
yeah,
uh, and they're all like, oh, he's just, oh, he's going to declare martial law and uh, steal the election. Our democracy's gone, and
trying to create division.
kind of, yeah, they're trying to get ahead of it. You can tell they're panicking. I mean, they're
Yeah,
panicking hard because he's like I said, he's going to bring receipts. He's going to start with Georgia, and I know that's not where it's going to end, but
hmm.
they're going to start with the two senators in Georgia and let the chips fall where they may.
Oh, I can't wait. Now, before we end the podcast, Bill, I want to mention one more thing that's coming up too. Seems like our mayor up in New York City is going to be in quite a bit of trouble because
Does look that way.
he has been talking. That's what they'll call it, but we look at it as something else, treasonous. Talking with Iranian leadership officials, was it, Bill?
Yep.
Hmm.
Trying to help them during this time of tragedy.
Trying to help them.
Yes. They've already arrested one of his aides, his top aide,
Yes.
the one that was actually setting up the meetings. They've got him. Now, if you know anything about law enforcement, you always grab that little fish down there,
Mm-hmm.
throw some little threats at him, and
Oh yeah.
you can go 50, 60 years in prison for this. Or
He rolls.
what's behind door number two? you, you tell us everything you know about the big guy, and we'll cut us a little deal here. So we'll see what happens with that.
You
But
think,
did
man?
you notice
Huh?
the Democrat Party? And I gotta say, they're falling apart. They're being taken over by the Communist Party,
Yes.
plain and simple. They remember Tony gave us this warning a year ago. This was
Mm-hmm.
getting ready to happen,
Yep.
and sure enough, here it is. I mean, if you look, several of these candidates are flat out and call themselves Democratic Socialists.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there is no damn such thing.
No.
They're communists, is what they are. Uh, I don't know how that they even think they can sell that over here.
Well, like you said, anybody with half a brain understands we don't want that. You want to own what you have, and you want to be able to purchase more if you want to, or sell what you have to make a profit. Ugh.
Well, all these. This is the thing. All these communists are out there talking. I was watching some of them on here on their little speeches they're making. They're running for offices, and as a Democrat socialist,
I know.
and they're all sitting there wearing damn Rolex watch, or they got an iPhone laying there on the podium and stuff. Those are not symbols of communism. That's some capitalism going on right there. But they're standing up there saying how bad capitalism is. All right, one other thing. Speaking of capitalism,
Hmm.
Inflation.
Yes.
Ah, all the experts said that this quarter inflation would increase by at least 3 to 4%, which it was hovering right at 3.8, somewhere through there. Right.
Hmm.
Well, when the numbers came out, inflation went down. Granted, it was only 0.4%,
Hmm.
but it still went down. While they were predicting a 3.5 to 4% increase, it went down.
Hmm.
Like not much, but it went down. Inflation is now at like 3.2. It was around 8% under Biden.
Oh.
So we're not doing too bad on that front.
Well,
I
Bill was.
just saw a meme that goes along with your Japan thing.
Mhm.
It's just got this big mushroom cloud. And it says Japan has been at peace and friends with the U.S. since September 2nd of 1945. And then at the bottom it says, it's time we made peace with Islam. Could be. That's another invasion happening too. And they're not even hiding it.
No,
Did you
they're
see
not.
did you see the imam down in Texas made his speech yesterday?
No, I didn't see that.
He said, we are not here to assimilate. We are here to assimilate you. You must accept Allah or face the consequences.
I don't think he's going to make it out of Texas.
I don't know. That shit's spreading just as bad as the socialist Democrats. I mean,
Listen, I know there's some Southern boys in Georgia and Alabama, and especially Mississippi, that probably ain't going to think too well of that. And I've seen some of them on podcasts. But oh, what I was going to say, Bill, was we should really be doing a whole lot better just because of all of the oil that we are now exporting, U.S. oil. And if these prices don't start coming down, I'm going to be burning up that 1-800 number telling the government about all these price gouging gas stations. So that's another thing. But yes, we are business is booming. Trump is making the deals and it's getting better. We, meaning us as the people, have to secure our elections. We have to stand behind Trump and we have to get out and vote. And you have to speak to all of your officials, whether it's on the local level, all the way up state to federal. They need to hear from the people, meaning us. And God help New York. That's about all I can say. Because I hope Mamdani goes just as quick as possible. I hope he doesn't make it till Christmas. You think he'll make it till Christmas, Bill?
I don't. I really don't think so.
He's in some deep doo doo. And the thing is, they have the evidence for that. So this is not a joke or a smokescreen. All right, Bill, we're about 33 minutes. What we got?
Okay. One last thing here.
All right.
This goes to the FAFO category. I seen 3 different videos on this guy today. He's an American transsexual. He applied for asylum in the Netherlands due to oppression in Trump's America. He's been placed in the infamous asylum center Ter Apel, famous for Islamist extremists. Okay. They interviewed it today and it said, oh my God, I want to go back home. This place is so horrible. They don't like transsexuals over here. But hey, he denounced his citizenship. He's stuck.
Oh, see.
Oh, Lord.
Let's
They
make
put
it
him in a cage
out.
full of they put him in a cage full of Muslims extremists. and he's freaking out
Well,
because they're probably going to throw him off a building.
hey, he should like the Man Love Thursdays or whatever it was.
Oh Lord!
Let's make
But
him sing
anyway,
I was
folks,
great.
be sure to watch the president tomorrow.
Yes.
Be sure.
And maybe we can get another show in maybe Sunday or so after the speech and everything. All right. Well, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for joining us on this special occasion. We'll get this video out to you. And like I said, share these videos and watch Trump's speech 9 p.m. Thursday night Eastern time. And make sure you check the videos out on YouTube, BitChute, and Rumble. Check us out on our social media pages, website, bluecollarminiman.com. And folks, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it. God
All
bless you
right.
all. God bless America. Stay strong, and let's get through this.
And the best is yet to come.
The best is yet to come. I love it.